Around the world, there are millions of people fleeing to safety. Many are seeking refugee status in places like Canada. A woman from Iran has made it about halfway here, but she and her 2 children are literally stuck in transit, 9 months at an airport in Moscow. The CBC's Nick Spicer went inside the terminal to find out why.
Moscow Sheremetyevo Airport is, in actual fact, now also a tiny refugee camp. Zara Kamalfar is cautious. She says the Russian police don't like her talking to the media, and especially TV reporters. That's why we used a hidden camera. Officials haven't always been friendly.
They take all my things.
It's been a rough 9 months in the airport for Zara and her 2 kids, David and Anna. There were moments she thought she was going to be sent back to Iran and to jail. Zara Kamalfar has a brother in Vancouver. He fled Iran as a refugee more than a decade ago.
I want to go someplace, a good place for future my child. Canada is #1 in the world because personnel from Canada is very nice and they understand respect.
Anna Kamalfar says a prison would be better than life at the airport. At least you can go for a walk outside, she says. Leaving the terminal is not an option. And living inside is an unbearable grind. Sleeping on the floor in public and using a sink in a public washroom to bathe. There's also the scorn of some airport staff. What hurts most is seeing her kids suffer, like 10-year-old David.
Every day he cried. He told me, I don't have hope.
Zara's lawyers say she arrived in Russia nearly 2 years ago after fleeing Iran during a prison sentence. She took her 2 kids, got phony travel papers, and left for Canada via Russia and Germany. Zara did get to Germany, but was caught and sent back to Russia.
That's why we want to...
The United Nations High Commission for Refugees granted Zara refugee status in late November. While tens of thousands of refugees have come through Russia since the collapse of the Soviet Union, her situation is extraordinary.
Of course, it shouldn't happen, that's for sure. From our policy is that the country should have a better system to deal with these cases.
Zara Kamalfar's lawyers say the Canadian consulate here won't give them any information on her case. Canadian diplomats explained that Canada's privacy laws prevent them from doing so. Still, the lawyers wonder what's taking so long to treat her asylum request. Canada, after all, has a special procedure to deal with desperate cases in 72 hours, and another for women in danger.
But she's stuck in a legal limbo, desperately hoping to get to her brother in Vancouver.
I need my brother because he can help me for my child.
For now, the Kamalfars don't even have a home in which to be tired, and their hope is running out. Nick Spicer, CBC News, Moscow.